You started sending us your video almost immediately after the fire started. Our crews raced to the scene where firefighters were dousing the building while flames shot out.
Tonight, we're bringing you images from the air, from you, and from all the networks of cameras that we have across the city. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Brian Sterling.
And I'm Susan Shaw. The furniture plant is on the city's southeast side, just east of Division Avenue, and that is south of Hall Street.
Our team of reporters is bringing you coverage that no one else can tonight, and we start with 24 Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey. He was the first reporter live on the scene this afternoon. Joe?
Yeah, Brian, I'll tell you what, forget the smoke, forget the flames. You want to see one of the most telling parts of all of this. Take a look at that window and the water just cascading out of it. That gives you an idea of the amount of water it took to take this fire under control. That part of the building wasn't even on fire, but the water made it all the way through, and it is still pouring out some, as you said, 6 hours after this fire was discovered. And officials confirmed it was a spark from a saw, not a cutting torch as originally thought, that started the blaze. Sources are telling me the sprinkler system should have been working. It wasn't. Fire officials want to know why. They'll continue to pour water on the fire to try to douse some of the hot spots. It was a piece of history eaten away by flames.
I'm sure there are some archive items that are going to cause some heartbreak, but again, the key for us is that the people in the building are safe and we're not manufacturing here. We're able to continue manufacturing on Eastern Avenue.
Kindel CEO John Van Zee says the company had moved operations out of the old plant on Cottage Grove a few months ago to their Eastern Avenue plant. Take an old factory building with dried out wood floors and support columns soaked with decades worth of lacquer and other oil-based products. Throw in a spark from a saw, and you've got the makings of one big fire. Crews were taking apart a room that had been used to apply lacquer to furniture when the saw cutting one of the lines that supplied that lacquer caused a spark.
The lines were supposed to have been drained. They may very well have been, and the residual that was left in them caused a flash fire explosion and a subsequent well-involved fire upon our arrival.
The work crew got out of the building. With everyone safe, firefighters went into a defensive mode. No sense in risking the safety of crews by sending them inside. The smoke turned daylight into evening as the flames moved east through the building. Crews monitored the smoke but were able to avoid evacuations. Portions of the old factory began to crumble. Firefighters were kept back out of concerns the wall could give way. Even the water they were using to put out the fire became a potential hazard, the weight making an already weakened structure even more unstable.
We're putting 25,000 gallons a minute on this, so we've got every fire truck in the city here.
Then firefighters got a break. A firewall dividing the building slowed the fire, giving crews control. Even veteran firefighters say this is one for the books.
This is a career marker, as we call it, for our firefighters. You know, this is one or two of these in a career is a lot for us.
Back here live at the scene, you see that aerial tower. They are looking down into the open roof of that building, checking for the hot spots. Those crews, along with the ones pouring water into the building yet, will be here throughout the night. Live in Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurgey, 24 Hour News 8.